Hello all, welcome back to Mechanicus, where game operator and narrator soul. We have one goal today. We are at 94% awakening, and we have revealed the Grand Architect. Prime what is that word? Hermeticon. Prime Hermeticon Captrix reports the sarcophagus of Neftusk has been located in his tomb. Hunt down Lord Neftusk, the Grand Architect, and eliminate him. So, not much is going to go on for this mission. We're going to get Skitari Ranger level 3, some Blackstone. We're going to be going up against some spiders, Praetorians, Immortals, Destroyers, Arcanthrites, and of course, the Grand Architect himself. I have allowed myself 5%. I hope we don't go any higher, because at 6, it's 100%, and I think that's game over. So, let's kick this off and maybe kill us a lord, shall we? Line the crew up. We're going to do one servitor, one battle servitor, and one castellan. Whether or not we have the cognition for it is a different story, but we certainly want to use it. We do have the castellan at level 3. So we don't know how powerful he's going to be or what his abilities are, so this should be interesting. As we all know, the last boss we went after took our cognition every turn, so that was kind of a struggle. Alright, so what's the map look like? That's a little bit of a trek. Ooh. That's at minimum 16 of these. We'll be looking at 3% by the time we get to the boss room. Ugh. If we don't screw up, that is. An automated turret covers the approaches to the intersection ahead. This product of Tusk's industriousness is bristling with ghost blasters and tracks constantly for new targets. We do a stealthy approach, alternative route, or attempt to deactivate the turret remotely. What do we get? A carefully modulated data stream sent from the cohort's comm units interferes with the turret's Xenos technology and drives it haywire. The turret sprays fire in all directions until it suffers a temporary power failure, at which point the cohort can approach and shut it down. They recover the spent power coils from the device so the precious materials inside can be repurposed. That wasn't that bad. That's one room. A narrow slab, like a low wall, runs much of the length of this chamber. 12 tiny statues of various Necron construct forms are standing on the slab, as if being displayed. Each of the small icons is cast in a different alloy, giving each a different finish and appearance. The purpose can only be guessed at. We can ascertain if these things are made of valuable materials, we can smash them, or we can thoroughly search the chamber. We're going to... That is weird. We're going to thoroughly examine it. Wow, that spiked that incredibly high. And we took 5 damage. I was looking for traps. The cohort set about checking the chamber, but in the process, they trip a hidden alarm and the room is raked with lasers projecting from lenses and hidden openings on the walls. Of course. The cohort escaped with minor injuries, but alert data is projected into the local news sphere, summoning Necrons to their location. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Thank you, we're now at level 2, only halfway. The cohort approaches a section of the tomb, separated from the rest by a moat of churning corrosive chemicals. Crossing this defense is essential, but clearly dangerous. We can wade across the moat, trusting the Omnissiah for protection. Construct a bridge for the debris to cross the acid. Or collapse the ceiling above the moat to form a makeshift bridge of rubble. Let's do a drawbridge. Oh my god. The cohort hauls nearby debris from the tomb and creates a rickety span across the moat. They make it across the moat, but just as the last troopers making the crossing, the bridge collapses. The troopers plunge into the corrosive moat and hauled out after suffering serious burns. We are going to be seriously HP depleted by the time we get to this fight. We're already at level 3. Oh my god. And nothing in that room. There's going to be nothing in this room. Alright, glyphs. We're at level 4 here. Left, right, let's go right. Oh, we knocked their initiative down a little bit. Oh my god, we're going to be right at 5% by the time we get into the fight here. Looks like a sniping zone. Oh, good. The defenses around the sarcophagus chamber open up into a wide space overlooked by several towers. We can run across the area as quickly as possible, open fire in the towers, and move across the area, suppressing any lurking snipers or counter snipe. That was good. I'll take that. The cohort chooses caution and watches the towers carefully for any sign of movement. One trooper breaks cover, drawing out the sniper, a Necron with a single glowing eye and a long Gauss rifle. The rest of the cohort open fire on it and eliminate it, but not before it gets off a wounding hit on the trooper acting as bait. The sniper and the information would have relayed is gone at some costs. Yeah, you're in a rough condition. A little better though, I'll take that. Next glyph. Oh, we know we got something good here. It's a Blackstone of healing. It is healing. I will... Oh my goodness, we were right back to where we are. Aside from Magos Orikos. A little low on HP there, but we'll keep an eye on you. Into the fight we go. Still at level 4.
This place is not just a tomb, a shield to protect us in our slumber, a monument to our grandeur. It is all these, but it is much more. I built a machine for grinding down the tomb robbers and desecrators who would defile our graves. I built a police of death that would feed your kind into the killing places I prepared. You stand in one such place. Now, let the machine do its work.
Well, that's good.
I am no soulless peasant. I am a lord of the dynasty of Cesaragon, the architect of your galaxy's next million years. A galaxy where your filth will never again
Okay. Ahead lies a structure like a miniature fortress. Its battlements manned with legions of sculpted Necron warriors. Painful green light bleeds from its gateways and murder holes. A pair of doors in the front of the structure shudder and pulse with energy as the being inside runs through the final moments of the tomb's reanimation protocols. We can say a prayer to shield the body against the attack. You can strengthen and resolve. Or we can ask for the Omnissiah's blessings to bring their might to the cohort's weapons. Shield the mind. Into the fight we go. I am legitimately worried about this. Oh good, he's got crab legs. And we are in close quarters. Oh my goodness. And it looks like we're gonna have to smash pillars. Uh-oh. So just out of curiosity, what are we looking at for these pillars? 30 hit points. I'm willing to bet you can't be hurt. All right, let's fill the gauge. Need 2 to get here. That's out of range. You're out of range. Everybody's out of range. I need probably 2 priests. Per tower in order to get this thing down, aren't I? I'm going to say yes. $14 to $16. Come on, baby, give me a high roll. Yeah, 15, about middle. Do we have the next guy? He does not have the ability to pop more cognition, but you do. Grab what we can because there's going to be a lot of distance to cover to get to this next one. Good, critical. With that being said, I don't think I actually have to take that trip. It's going to cost me a cog point to get off the bridge. Well, let's push. Actually, I kind of want you to go. Wait your turn. We can just barely get there. All right, full gauge. I think this will probably be sufficient. Big ask, we'll see. That was for you. Now we can get here, which I will take. Let's do retroop. Let's get Castellan in. Very nice. Ah. I can't quite tie you down. See if we do some DOT on you, though. And we get some extra armor. Because you're probably going to be the target of his attention.
What right have you to tread this planet? It was ours before you crawled from the swamps of your home world.
Cool. A hole two. Now, just for giggles, let's see if this is actually doing anything. Oh! That's a lot of shielding. Holy crap. Okay. I'm willing to bet each of these are providing 5 armor to him. If I were to make an assumption. I may have to use a canticle after this one. Want to field anybody else? Let's try that. There's 1 damage. Can I steal cognition from this? I can! Hey! Life is good. Fill the bar. Don't you lowball me. I don't want to use that if I don't have to. I didn't have to. Ooh, very nice. 10 damage. Santa Maria. Oh no. Hide. That'll be 30 damage. And 0. This 4 to 5. I'm legitimately worried that the solar wasn't hitting anything. But it goes through everything, so this should hit. Just not seeing a damage number. That's about to get very expensive. And no shot. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Still not letting me shoot. That is troubling. Let's kind of sneak around the corner here and see if we can maybe avoid... Oh, they're going to pop turrets all over the place. We're going to have like one turn to kill him. And delay your turn. And everybody has to swing. Get those axes warmed up. I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to be a little busy. Servitor, I'm going to have you wait. Critical 13. Get a kill. I might actually get the kill here actually when I drop the next pylon. Interesting. Grab our cognition here because we are going to need it. All right, so if I were to not letting me move. Not letting me move. Uh-oh. Because I need to get back behind this guy in order for that plasma blast not to hit. Oh. Give me that extra 2.
I see future of fate. I see your deaths written in stone. All the galaxy is laid out before us, and in it, your species has no place.
Cool story, bro. Yeah, that's gonna hit friendly. Okay, let's get the kill and see what happens here. Solar away. Now we have to survive. Hey, there we go. Actually, that wasn't that bad. We still went up 4%. Not liking that. Lord Niftusk falls inert. His massively powerful war form finally inflicted with enough damage to cripple and deactivate it. The Grand Architect's death is marked by a shudder throughout the tomb complex, as if the structures built at his command resonate with the force of his destruction. Niftusk's spires will never rise above Silva Tenebris. There is still prey. One more exact. Did we not kill him? I'm confused. Canticle of the Iron Soul. The next attack will deal plus 12 flat damage. No physical, no energy. Nice. And all that's left now. Cesaragon himself. As we all learn how to actually say that properly. Cesaragon. Ooh. And that is 2% left. There's not enough chance. Like, we could run another mission. Ideally, I wanted to try and get into the breach done. But the fact that we have 2%, if things were to line up, we could do it and keep it under, we could even do 0% for the end of the run. But I just don't think we have the capability. We can't risk it. We can't risk it. And we don't have enough Blackstone to do any more upgrades. So, ladies and gentlemen, Cesaragon it is. The tomb of Cesaragon has finally been discovered. Enter the tomb and destroy Overlord Cesaragon, master of the tomb complex Necrons, and the ultimate source of the threat posed by Silva Tenebris. So again, this is, the difficulty rating is Praise the Omnissiah, so we'll see how this goes. All 6 ride. Do the same thing. Let's do... certainly a Castellan. A Battle Servitor. Maybe we'll do 2 of those. We must smash the tomb. All right, whatever percentage we get is what we get. There's a whole lot of probabilities on the table here by the looks of it. Oh, that's quite the walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not too much more, though, than normal. But let's hit it and see what we get. The image of Overlord Cesargon looms huge in the noosphere, as if his physical form has a corresponding information halo that infects the very information in the air. The dread and disorientation this causes threatens to degrade the cohort's battlefield effectiveness. Pray to steal your minds. Self-flagellation? No, thank you. Steal your mind. There we go. Though the terrifying image of Cesargon is undimmed, the cohort are at least able to focus their minds through prayer enough to concentrate on the mission at hand. Little cog points and some blackstone. I'll take that. Now, I know we haven't done enough in Cesargon sector to know much of the glyphs, but let's see what we know. Treasure room filled with cognition. Left to right, left to right, left to right. We'll go to right. Ah, ouch. Did not want that. Extra Necrons in battle. All right, this one is green. Okay, we'll take the cog points. The magnificence of the tomb of Cesargon reaches a crescendo in this chamber, where the walls are encrusted with statues of Necron lords, each with eyes glowing with some inner power. Concentric rings of hieroglyphics cover the floor. We can examine the chamber for use of resources or intelligence, sanctify it, or smash it. I'm going to say smash, because the last time we tried to search, it didn't end well. Beep boop, coming for that booty. Ow! One trooper goes to behead one of the statues with a radium rifle stock, but the impact is returned in a flash of kinetic energy that throws the trooper across the chamber. Ah, yes, the mockery of Lord Cesargon. Fair enough. I guess I should have searched. Oh. The voice of Overlord Cesargon booms from every voxcaster and comlink in the tomb, creating a deafening crescendo that is nonetheless undistorted and clear. We'll build an Imperium that will never fall. We'll exterminate all Xenos and rule as the sole lords of the galaxy. Or we will advance the human race to a species as perfect as the machine. That sounds like a very Mechanicus answer.
ascend to heights still greater when you have all died out.
Ah, more initiative. Fair enough. Now, when it comes down to the sanctity of the machine, like I said before, we just don't talk about the Void Dragon on Mars. You don't want to talk about that. You just don't want to talk about that. If you did, you're going to rip all your cybernetics up.
Every moment I learn more about you, the more I understand how to hate. This rage, this disgust that you feel at everything different from yourselves, that is what I feel for you. What quality, what virtue do your kind have that makes you deserving of anything but extinction?
If love is an answer here, I'm going to laugh. And the steadfast, our resilience in the face of constant threats of extinction. That's pretty much the Imperium in general. Piety and ambition. Our resilience in the face of constant threats of extinction.
How can you understand your own extinction when you are as children with barely a few thousand years of starfaring to your name? You cannot comprehend the threats that bear down on you even now. When your light is snuffed out, it will be as if you never existed.
Ooh. General HP hit. Agonizing screech data fills the noosphere, as if to demonstrate the inadequacy of human resilience. The cohort reels, ears bleeding, augmentations overheating. Well, if you knew anything about the Imperium, we don't know when to quit. Alright, time to throw down. Let's see if we can show Cesargon what happens when the Imperium is backed into a corner. You can't stop mankind through fear and intimidation. If you are to kill us, then you must kill every last one of us. Somebody gets 2 turns to cheat. Oh, also I see pillars. Yes. How to do this? How to do this? I could bring both the battle servitors out, or a servitor and a castellan. And that might be ideal. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh, snap. Sure. You got 99 hit points. And that was an AoE. Well, first things first, that hurt a lot. And we need to do this. And we are in melee. I wonder if he has counter. We can break melee. Oh. Let's see what we can do here. Do you counter? Probably. No. He's got no armor, at least for this turn, so let's enjoy this. Break contact. I want to give us some rooms for this guy to engage his cannon. I do have... yes, I'll avoid all attacks of opportunity. Perfect. Everybody get in there and hit him as hard as you possibly can. I'm not going to be able to do 100 damage, but we can sure try. Love a crit. Get out of the way. Let's call in... our last servitor. Don't know where he's gonna go. I'll have you wait. Have you wait. I need the rest of these tech priests pretty much out of here if I can avoid it. That's 12 to 14. $13 damage. Eh. Fortunately, I'm gonna tickle everybody if I do that. Melee. Yeah, get out of range for that anyways. Shield up. I want you to wait. I want you to wait. I need you to wait. Let's see if we can get our hands full here and see what we can do. $12 damage crit, not bad. Let's shuffle this way though. All right, Castellan. Let's get some... Yeah, let's get as close as we can anyways. Do some burn. Eight burn damage. I could charge. And he's out of melee range. Wow, it's everything around you. Okay, maybe not do that. We'll set your armor up. That's a big area. I think we gotta take the hit. Six damage. You get out of the way. If I do this right, your damage field is down. I wonder. Down to the 32. 14 to 16. If I move here, that cone still affect him? It does. What do we sacrifice to get a kill? There better not be a phase 2 to you. I'm gonna be really upset. And I cannot get by. More damage. Didn't bring any good canticles. They're bad, it's just I can't capitalize, and that's all outside of range. That's 5 to 10. Let's make a hole then. Don't lowball me, baby. Wow. Okay, we did 100 damage in one turn. Impressive. Okay, that's not bad. Overlord Cesaragon collapses, raw data spilling from his ruptured warform. The information howl that goes up from the tombs of Silva Tenebris is an awful death wail of utter abandonment. Many reports from the planet are mentioning Necron squads are locking down to guard protocols that make little strategic sense. It appears they're not able to think on their own. Cesaragon and his lords must have been delegating orders all this time. And that is the greatest lie told by the Necrons. You may gain immortality, but you are going to be a soulless, mindless machine. Time to go home. I need a nap.
The threat to the Imperium dies with it, if indeed it was ever truly alive. My cogitators whir with exultation. My emotional containment overflows, and I register savage joy for the first time on this mission. With the loss of their guiding intelligence, the Necrons revert to basic defense protocols, making them easy prey. Videx curses that Silva Tenebris and its Xenos works are left intact. He promises to voice his disgust to the Archmagi of Metallica. Stavola laments that I did not permit her to loot the Necron libraries for their forbidden secrets, and plans a pilgrimage to Mars to consult with the secret masters of her order. I indulge neither of them, for it is not my place to decide. Perhaps Silva Tenebris will fall into decay and obscurity, or perhaps another will come to destroy or plunder what we left behind. This choice I leave to time, to fate, and to the will of the Omnissiah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Mechanicus. Closing thoughts on the game. There's a lot, like it says in the game itself, there's a lot in it that you have to pretty much find out for yourself. It would be kind of nice if there was a little bit more information provided. Like obviously, I had a member in the community let me know that actually engaging in those side fights was actually quite beneficial. I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't actually engaged it, and of course my natural reaction to that was, hey, you know what, this is unnecessary combat and it's driving up our awakened gauge. I don't want to do it. So that's unfortunate. Could have been more we could have done in the game, maybe some more missions, some more tech to grab. I think there was like if I remember correctly, I think there was like 10 or so technology items we did not get. So 10 STCs we didn't grab. There was still more slots to unlock for our cohort for bringing in servitors and other war forms. So that was all still on the table. The glyph system, I actually enjoyed that. The fact that you kind of had to either play memory games with it or write things down. And then after a while, you know, you figure out which glyphs are good and which ones are bad, and you highlight that for green and red. That's not bad. That's actually a neat little system. I did enjoy that one. But I can see where, like it was in the comments too, where a lot of people would say, like, this game was a cool theory, couldn't really get into it because it kind of grinds a fair bit. I can see that. I can see that being a thing for some people. For me, I enjoy these kind of turn-based games. So it's not exactly a big issue for me, but yes, it is. It could be very well be a very hard point to get into. And again, too, with your upgrades, let everybody have a look at the gear they're going to potentially get. I want to know if the gear I'm getting is worth the upgrade. I know we get a look at the skills, but the gear itself shouldn't be a secret either. Just saying, like, this is all Mechanicus approved gear. We should know what this gear is and what it does. That way we can see whether or not we know certain types of gear gets better benefits for certain types of builds, and we can plan accordingly. That's all I'm saying on that one. It would be much more nicer and a lot more user-friendly if we had the ability to actually look at it. Now, granted, if there was secret items out there you can get by doing certain glyphs and hitting certain events, like we found out multiple times throughout the series, that's great. Make that rare stuff. Make that super hard to find stuff that, you know, there's a 1 in 10 chance of getting or something crazy like that from these missions. That's absolutely fine. You know, we could have special gear, special robes, you know, special items for the tech priests outside of what's on the STC, or potentially have like a secret STC or something like that. I don't know. But, you know, having that stuff it is great to see. Soundtrack for this game, absolutely amazing. Loved it. Loved every second of it. It's a shame it's actually not playing during the main menu screen here, but it is what it is. But those are my quick final thoughts. I loved it. I can see where some people might not like it, and I can't wait for Mechanicus 2. I think that's going to be interesting when it does come out. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Mechanicus on our channel for now. If you like the series, by all means, don't forget to hit that like button. If you wanted to support the channel at all, do all the other things we like hitting the subscribe button, drop comments on down below. We all know that's free, and it does greatly support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate any support given. In the meantime, however, this is the end of Mechanicus. I'll see you all in the next series. Take care, everybody. Praise be to the Omnissiah.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.